Oracle Type 4 driver. Oracle Type 2 driver is OCI 8 will be there. Thin is Oracle Type 4 driver purpose. Localhost means database installed in the same computer. That's what localhost. 1521 is a port number. XC is a service ID. Okay. This logical name thin only. It is fixed. You cannot change. Type 2 driver is OCI 8. Type 4 driver is thin. If you want to change, that is Oracle administration course. That is okay. That is Oracle administration. That concept will be there. Username is system. In a Oracle database, any number of users you can create. How to create users, how to access users in a Oracle class you'll learn. Username system, password manager. While installing myself, I given manager. That's what manager. With this connection established. Connection interface and driver manager class available in java.sql package. Import java.sql.star semicolon. Okay. Now, here, say driver class loaded, connection established. Driver class is loaded and connection is established. It's over. After this, now we are executing dynamic SQL query. For dynamic SQL query, prepared statement required. For getting prepared statement, method java.sql.connection. You observe here, starting 2, 3 methods are there. Create statement method, if you call, statement comes. Prepare statement method, if you call, prepared statement comes. Prepare call method, if you call, callable statement comes. Okay. So now we have to call prepare statement, which returns prepared statement. Now, prepared statement method interface name, something PSTMT. Connection reference dot prepare statement. But it takes one parameter. But create statement method doesn't take any parameter. But prepare statement method takes one parameter. Prepare statement method takes one parameter. The parameter is, you see here. See, this is a return type. Prepared statement. P capital. Prepared statement. It is prepared. P capital. It is an interface. It is return type. But here it is a method. Prepare statement. It takes one string. This string only dynamic SQL query. This string only dynamic SQL query. Dynamic SQL query we have to pass here. Here. Dynamic SQL query we have to pass. What we have to pass? See, insert into student values. 3 question marks. Okay. These are called placeholders. These are called placeholders. See, it is called incomplete query. It is called incomplete query because values are not there. Values are not there. It is called incomplete query. Now, we have to fill the values. How to fill the values? Previously, yesterday, day before yesterday, we written with values. It is dynamic SQL query without values. Values we have to fill. How to fill the values? In this class, in this interface, methods are there. In this interface, methods are there. We have to use. See, java.sql.prepared statement. In this interface, we have methods. With these methods, possible. With scanner class also possible. At the command prompt, I'm showing command line arguments. I'll show you. Now, prepared statement methods. Here, again, execute, update. These methods, same methods are there. As well as here, many methods are there. Just I'll take 3 data types. See, set null, set boolean, set byte, set short, set int, set float, set long. Like this, every data type separate method is there. What I'll do is only 2-3 methods I'll take. One is integer I'll take, one is float I'll take, one is string I'll take. Enough remaining not required. Okay. One is execute. These are further I'll see. Now this execute, update, these 3 methods are same. I'll remove package names. I'll remove package names. Okay. Now, see the above 3 methods. The above 3 methods are used to set the values. Now, here you observe. Here, how many question marks are there? 3 question marks are there. These 3 question marks. These 3 question marks are there. Based on data type, you have to select. It is roll number, it is name, it is marks. Roll number, name, marks. Roll number will be integer type. Name will be string type. Marks will be again integer type. Then we have to use setter methods. The setter methods also roll number purpose set int, name purpose set string, marks purpose again set int only. Depends upon data type. I given 3 example samples, but there are many methods. Set int is there, set float is there, set string is there, set byte is there, set short is there, set string, set object is there, set null is there, set boolean is there, set character is there. For every data type, set long is there, set double is there. For every data type, separate method is there. Okay. For every method, 2 parameters are there. You observe. For every method, 2 parameters are there. Return type void. Now, all method throws SQL exception. Now, every method 2 parameters are there. The 2 parameters you observe. First parameter for always integer is there. Integer, integer, integer. Second parameter is if it is set int, int is there. Set float, float is there. Set string, string is there. So this integer nothing but question mark number. Question mark number will be integer only. That is the reason all methods integer, integer, integer. That is placeholder index or question mark number or column number. Like that you can understand. So this is value. These are values. What you have to do? First 3 question marks are there in a program. 3 question marks. 3 question marks are there. First one, roll number. It is integer type. It is second one, name, string type. Third one, marks, integer type. So first one we have to call set int method. Second one, set string. Third one again set int. But set int column number 1, placeholder number 1. Set string 2. Set int 3. Like that you have to call. See, prepared statement reference dot set int. Question mark number 1. Now value you can pass. Values where we are passing, you observe Java insert demo. It is command line argument. Command line argument index starts with 0. Okay. Now command line argument. Command line arguments are received by main method. Already know here received. Now these all arguments are string type. Suppose if I write here, if I write args of 0, if I write now set int method parameter, what is there? Set int method parameter, what is there? See, set int method. Set int method, first one integer, second one also integer. Both are integers. First one integer, second one integer. I passed. First one 1 I passed. That means question mark number 1 integer. But args of 0, which type? Args of 0, which type? String type. But string type to integer type, how to convert? String type to integer, yes, wrapper class. Okay, you already studied wrapper classes in core Java class. Which method we use? Which method we use to convert into integer? Yes, parseInt method. Okay, parseInt method in integer class, that is static method. You have to call with class name. So integer dot parseInt you have to call. So in the place of year, args of 0, integer dot parseInt args of 0. So parseInt is a static method in integer class. It is a wrapper class. So integer dot parseInt. Why we are calling integer dot parseInt is this parseInt is a static method in integer class by using class name integer dot parseInt. Now whatever first argument received, string format to integer format converted. That is over. Next, name. For setting name, prepared statement dot set string. Second question mark, args of 1. Now it is second question mark name. First question mark integer required. That is the reason integer dot parseInt. But second question mark string only required. That's what directly args of 1. Args of 1 is string only. Command and argument. Third question mark marks. PSTMT dot set int. Question mark number 3. Again integer dot parseInt. Args of 2. So at the command prompt, whatever you are passing, all are received here. At the command prompt, we are going to pass roll number, name, marks. Roll number received, name received, marks received. Which format received? String format received. So args of 0 is a roll number, args of 1 is a name, args of 2 is a marks. Args of 0 converted like an integer, args of 1 as it is, args of 2 converted like an integer, like that. Okay, this 0, 1, 2 is a array index, string array index. Okay, now here what will happen, see, this is dynamic SQL query. Here with these 3 lines values are filled. That means in this diagram, args of 0 placed in 1 place, args of 1 placed in 2 place, args of 2 placed in 3 place. You observe in the program here. See, it is args of 0, 1 place, args of 1, 2 place, args of 2, 3 place. The values are filled. Now we have to execute. Now we have 3 methods: execute method, execute query method, execute update method. Now it is DML query. That's what execute update is best one. Execute update method you have to call. Now prepared statement reference dot execute update. Over. System dot out dot println 1 record inserted successfully. Now you observe. I'll save this program. File, save. This PC, C drive, file name, insert demo. Insert demo.java. Okay, it already exists. I'll replace. I replace it. Okay. Yeah, execute update method for DML queries. Execute method for DDL queries. Execute query method DQL queries. Like that, suitable. But execute place execute update also possible. Execute update place execute query also possible. It works. But what is the problem is, by mistake, suppose if you use execute now, it works. It is not a problem. Suppose if you use execute query, it works. Not a problem. Suppose select query is there. We have tried this one. If you use this one, you will not get the data. Like this. These three methods for any query, anything you can use, but based on result, based on return type, you have to observe. Now, for this program, if I write execute also works, execute query also works, execute update also works, but select query, result set return type. Then only you can see the data. If you use this one, program successfully executed, but you will not get output. That type of problem comes. That's what this method suitable for DDL queries, this method suitable for DML queries, DQL queries, this method suitable for DML queries. Like that you can select. Okay. Now, see the program. Now this program. See, all classes and all interfaces of java.sql package imported, insert demo class loaded, main method called, in the command prompt whatever you pass arguments received here, and driver class loaded, connection established, one dynamic SQL query prepared here, values are filled here, after that executed, then one record inserted successfully. File save. I'll compile this program. Java C insert demo.java. Program successfully compiled. First I'll open the database or SQL prompt. I opened SQL prompt. Connect system manager. Select a star from student. Okay. Here, three records are there. Execute update method suitable for executing dynamic DML queries. DML queries. Insert, update, delete. These all methods execute update. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Roll number 1, roll number 2, roll number 3. These all we have. Now, I'm going to execute. I'm going to insert roll number 4. Support triple D 77. It is going to be inserted. See, Java insert demo roll number 4 triple C 77. It is args of 0. It is args of 1. It is args of 2. All string format. Okay, string format to integer format here converted. It is as it is string. It is converted integer. Then this query completed. This is passed to database executed. Then one message comes, one record inserted successfully. See, one record inserted successfully. Now we can check in a database, like with SQL prompt. Now just slash if you write, same query executed again. See, roll number 4 inserted. Roll number 4 inserted. Now n number of times you can execute. Java insert demo 5 triple E 66. Java insert demo 6 F marks. Java insert demo 7 triple G 54. Now 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 records are inserted. You can see it is SQL prompt. See, already 3 records present. Now 4 records inserted. Total 7 records. Now 7 records are present. This is a dynamic SQL query. Okay. Dynamic SQL queries, if you want to execute, you can write like this. Any number of you can insert. Any number of records you can insert. Because databases, it occupies some 10 GB also. 10 GB data also we can insert. Okay. Database software, huge amount of data can be stored. That's what it is. We are called writing like a container, very big container type we are writing. Okay. Now 7 records present in a student table. See here, it is dynamic SQL query like this we executed. Dynamic SQL query. Now one more dynamic SQL query. one more dynamic SQL query. Suppose this one. This one, if you want to execute. Yeah, actually, just I'll show you today. Like I'll give assignments, then you'll understand. So in a program only, if you write, what will happen? Actually, in a program, we will never write dynamic only required. Maximum cases, dynamic only required. 90% of the application, dynamic queries only required. Prepared statement interface only required, maximum. So you have seen Solets. With HTML, we'll enter username, password, but Solid should receive. That will communicate with database by using prepared statement only. Okay. Now, here I didn't mention any record here. You observe. At the command prompt, we are passing here. Whatever we are passing, args of 0, args of 1, args of 2. Okay. This is first question mark. It is second question mark. It is third question mark. Now here we didn't mention it is fourth record or fifth record, sixth record. Here understanding purpose, one diagram here I given like a fourth record in this. But in a program, it is not only fourth, it is not only fifth. Any number of records you can insert. Okay. Now, one more dynamic SQL query. Suppose select query. Select marks from student where roll number equal to question mark. Now roll number 1 if I pass, roll number 1 marks required. Roll number 2 if I pass, roll number 2 marks required. Roll number 3 if I pass, roll number marks 3 marks required. How to execute this one? See, I'll open Notepad. See, again common code I'll write. Class something select a demo. Public static void main string ops. Try catch blocks. Exception key. System.err.println. Here. Class.forName. It is common code. Oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle driver. Connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection. JDBC colon Oracle colon n colon at localhost colon 1521 colon XE. Username system password manager. It is common code. Import java.sql.star. Now here, now we are executing dynamic SQL query. Now we are executing dynamic SQL query. For that, prepared statement required. So prepared statement. PSTM equal to connection dot prepare statement. Dynamic SQL query we are right here. Select marks from student where roll number equal to question mark. Now we have only one question mark here. That means what we are passing roll number. What we are getting marks. Okay. This dynamic SQL query you observe. Here now dynamic SQL query different here. Now here already 4 records are there. Okay. Here what we are writing query, select marks from student where roll number equal to question mark. Okay. At the command prompt will execute like this. The command prompt will execute like this. Java select demo. Okay. Here will pass question mark. Suppose roll number 3 will pass. Roll number 3 will pass. Now we'll pass only one argument. This only will pass. These three we have to place here in this question mark. So what we are doing now, Java select demo. Roll number 3 I passed. Select marks from student where roll number equal to 3. If you pass 3, question mark will be 3. If you pass 4, question mark will be 4. If you pass 1, question mark will be 1, like that. So hit the command prompt Java select demo. Roll number 3 I passed. Select marks from student where roll number equal to 3. That will come. This query passed to database. Then it will check roll number 3 here. Roll number 3 here. Roll number 3 place, what is the marks is there? 65. This 65 returned. The 65 comes. You'll get output 65. Okay. These 3 will pass. 65 returns. The 65 is the output. But 65, how it will come? As a result set. As a result set. One column. Here 65 comes. Now how it comes, I'll show you. First we have to write the code. See in the program. This program over now. Next. See, select marks from student where roll number equal to question mark. Now, here we have only one question mark. We have to fill. What we have to write here? PSTMT dot set int. Okay, roll number 1. Question mark number 1. After that, integer dot parseInt. Args of 0. Okay, PSTMT dot set int. 1 comma integer dot parseInt args of 0. Hit the command prompt, whatever you are passing, that will come here. That is converted as integer here. That will be roll number. Okay. Now it is DDL query or DML query or DQL query. It is DDL or DML or DQL. DQL. So we can call it a DML also, right? But I given separate category here. It is DQL query. For DQL query, execute method or execute update method or execute query method. Execute query method that returns result set. That is the reason compulsory you have to call that one only. Result set rs equal to repeat statement dot execute query. We can call. Now you will get a result set. But what will get it in the result set, you observe. Now here only one student marks comes. Only marks. One student only, that too. Because not all students. One student. Question mark number, whatever you pass, that one comes. Then what will happen is result set comes like this. Only one column comes. That column also marks column. Marks column, suppose 65 marks is there. This is like a result set comes. This is like a result set. Okay. This result set referred by RS. Now what we have to do is we have to cursor will be before first record. Cursor will be before first record. Okay. Cursor will be before first record. We have to move the cursor to first record. We have only one record. We have to move the cursor to first record. When you move the cursor to first record, this column number also now 1 only. 1. So what you can do, result set already we got it. Result set already we got it. This result set is referred by RS. RS dot next. If I call, cursor comes here. Okay, RS dot next. Then cursor comes here. RS dot get int column number 1. If I pass, marks comes. You can print. Okay. Already yesterday you have seen. That is very slowly I taught yesterday. Okay. Now you observe. here. If you want name, get string we can use. Yes. Now it is marks. So rs dot next. Cursor move to next record. Rs dot next. Cursor move to next record. After this, system dot out dot println rs dot get int column number 1. That's it. If you pass roll number, that is converted as here. One result set comes, that cursor moved, only one record will be there, that record printed. File, save. Suppose select a demo. It already is there, I'll replace. You observe Java C select demo dot Java. Java select demo. I'll pass roll number 3. Roll number 3 I'm passing. But first of all, you see roll number 3 marks. Roll number 3 marks is 44. Okay. Roll number 3 marks is 44. 44 is the output comes. See, output is 44. Java select demo. Roll number 5. Roll number 5. Roll number 5, what is that? $66. So roll number 5, 66 comes. See, roll number 5, 66. Now, student roll number, if you pass, you'll get a marks. It is dynamic SQL query. If you give 10, error comes because that roll number not there. See, Java select demo. Roll number 10. SQL exception. Exhausted result set SQL exception. That roll number not there. Yeah, okay. So if any error occurs, control jumps to catch block. Control jumps to catch block executed. If you write user-friendly error message comes. Otherwise, this SQL exception occurs. Okay. Like this, you can execute dynamic SQL queries. Now, any dynamic SQL query, Java programs are same. Because only SQL in an Oracle class, you will learn 1 month also. Those all SQL queries you can execute with Java programs. But Java program is same. SQL query is only different. One example I'm giving. Like other example, whatever you learn in Oracle class, you can apply. Java program is same. Okay. Now, today onwards, I'll give some assignments. See, today assignment you observe. You already studied Soulets. You already studied JDBC. With that assignments I'll give. See, suppose it is web.xml program. Web.xml. Okay. Here, driver, URL, username, password. These two you declare as a initialization parameters. Initialization parameters. Okay. In a web.xml program, write driver, URL, username, password. Okay. After this, in a Soulet, something, it is connection Soulet. Connection Soulet. Okay. These all initialization parameters retrieve. These all initialization parameters retrieve. Driver, URL, username, password. After retrieving, okay, how will retrieve? You will retrieve like a one variables, like S1, S2, S3, S4. Suppose like S1 is a driver, S2 is a URL, S3 is a username, S4 is a password. You will retrieve. After retrieving here, class dot for name, S1, okay, driver manager dot get connection, okay, S2, S3, S4. With this, what will happen? Connected to database. It is Oracle database. Now with these two, this code, what will happen? Connection established. With this connection established, then output should be here. Connection established successfully. Here output should be connection established successfully. Connection established. Okay, connection established. This is the output required. So web.xml Solid. So what you have to do is, in a web.xml, driver, URL, username, password as a initialization parameters you have to create. This is the first program. Second program, same program, context parameters. Same program, context parameters. Okay. Same program with context parameters. Two programs like. One is with initialization parameters, one more is context parameters. Initialization parameters and context parameters. Now you observe. Now here initialization parameters, context parameters. Okay. Yeah, SQL queries, everything is possible. Yeah, total marks column also possible. Like a select star from student, if you write select marks from student, total column comes marks column. SQL queries, SQL, whatever is studied in SQL, you can apply. Now, if you want to declare initialization parameters, what are the tags we'll write here? Initialization parameters. 3 tags will write. 3 tags. What are those? If you want to declare initialization parameters in XML, okay. Yes. Yes, okay. 3 tags will write in XML. Yes, okay. Okay. Yes. Init param, param name, param value. Right. Okay. 3 parameters will write. Here init param, 3 parameters. That means 3 tags will write. 3 tags will write. So init param, param name, param value. Init param, param name, param value. Init param, param name, param value. Like this we have to write. After that, if you want to get these parameters, which method will write in Solid? Which method will use? These param initialization parameters, if you want to retrieve, which method we use? No. Not get parameter. No. No one given right answer. No one given right answer. Retrieving initialization parameters from web.xml. Which method we use? No one given right answer. No. No one given right answer. How to retrieve initialization parameters from web.xml? How to retrieve initialization parameters from web.xml? Method name, complete method name I want. Get init parameter, not get parameter. Get parameter from HTML page. Request parameter, that is. Get init parameter. Okay, only Prakash given right answer. Get initialization, get init parameter. Get init parameter method in which interface? Which interface method required? Get init parameter method in which interface? Oh no, it is wrong. Solid config. Sheetal given right answer. Solid config. Okay, solid config. Solid config. Like that, you can retrieve. After retrieving, you can establish the connection. If it is context parameter, what is the method name? If it is context parameter, what is the method name? Same method name, get init parameter. But method in which interface, that is? Same method name, but which interface? Yes, solid context. Right. Okay, solid context. Now, here, if you write like this, now, if you want to change the database, this program will connect to a Oracle database. If you want to change the database, is it required to change XML file or is it required to change Solid? If you want to change the database, is it required to change XML file or is it required to change Solid? XML file only we have to change. So it is better, no? It is better. What's the difference between initialization parameter, context parameter? What is the difference between initialization parameter and context parameter? Yes, Dinesh given right answer. Specific to Solid. Okay. Yes, 3 members, 4 members, 5 members. Okay, right. So initialization parameters are specific to Solid. Context parameters are common to all solids. So if 10 solids are there, for 10 solids required, then context parameter better. Only 1-2 solids required, initialization parameter better. Okay. Today, this is a task. You have to do it. So what you do is one XML file, one Solid, connect to database. Only connection establishment. Okay. This is a task. Tomorrow, one more task I'll give. Daily one task now. Daily one task I'll give. Today, 2 programs. One program with initialization parameters, one program with context parameters. You have to do it. Okay. One program, you have to do it with initialization parameter, one more program with context parameter. Tomorrow, one more task I'll give. Daily one task I'll give. We'll see continuation tomorrow. Any doubts are there? Yeah, network adapter error. I cannot do anything for that.